Hello, welcome back to Rustic's Grows Farm. I'm Paul and we live on a small farm in Western Australia.
This mob of sheep that we have brought in is going to go into a clean paddock. So before we move them to the clean paddock, we've decided to drench them. Today we will be drenching them with a combination drench and a vitamin E drench. Sheep will normally get vitamin E out of eating green grass, but because it's been a long dry summer, they haven't had green grass for months, so we've decided to give them a supplement vitamin E drench. While having these sheep in the yards, I've noticed that there are a few dirty ones, which have a few dags around their breech. I'm going to draft off all the dirty ones and give them a bit of a crutch, so then they can go out to their new paddock. I only bring a few sheep into the pen for drafting. I try and watch them as they walk in and then use stop mark on any that are dirty to make it easier while I'm drafting. Having a well set up set of yards makes sheep work a lot easier. These yards have only been there about 18 months, but it has made handling sheep so much easier and safer, and just less work in general. You will see later in this video how having good setup with your yards makes things so much easier. The sheep actually run straight into the shed without actually having to be pushed. I normally leave a handpiece set up, so all I have to do is oil it and I can do the odd sheep that I need to. This sheep is fairly clean. It just needs a little bit of wool taking off from around the breech. You may have noticed that it took me a while to actually crutch that sheep. I wasn't getting a very good cut, so I've decided to change my comb and cutter and put on a fresh one. I will go through setting up a handpiece in another video. The reason we are crutching the dirty sheep today is that the dags attract flies. And given the right conditions, the flies will actually lay eggs on the sheep, and then when the eggs hatch, it will produce maggots. These maggots can actually start to burrow into the sheep and start eating the meat of the sheep. And this left untreated will actually kill the sheep. So as preventative precautions, we actually try and crutch the sheep, and these sheep are actually going to be shorn at a later date, so I just wanted to do the dirty ones. A few things you might notice while I'm crutching is I wear the back aid the whole time, even in and out of the pen. I do this to help protect my back, and it makes it a little bit quicker than having to get in and out of the back aid all the time. I also throw wool to the left and the right of screen. One is my dirty pile with a few more dags in it, and the other one is the clean pile. This just makes it a little bit easier to sort when I get back to sorting the wool. This sheep has a couple of dags around the breech, but also has a couple on the inside of its legs. So I will just clean up the inside of the legs just to make them a little bit cleaner for when I have to shear them. This sheep is one of last year's lambs. It's not actually meant to be in this mob, so I'm actually going to give this one a full crutch. I've just cleaned up around the eyes so make it easier to see. Then I go completely inside the legs and do a full crutch. This way, when I put it back with its correct mob and bring them in for crutching, I don't have to actually redo this sheep at all. I put this sheep into the catching pen that I'm not using. This is so it's easy to grab the sheep to put into its correct mob later on, and I don't have to try and catch it out of the mob that I'm crutching. This mob of sheep have wethers, so they actually have pizzles. This pizzle had a little bit more stain than I'd like, so I'm actually just cleaning that up before actually doing the little crutch. This sheep has a wet spot on its head. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I'm just cleaning up all the wool off its head so I can have a good look to see what treatment it actually requires. It appeared to be just a boil or a cyst that had burst, so I just treated that with a little bit of fly-blow dressing to keep the flies away. One of the sheep in this mob is actually a ewe. It was actually earmarked and tagged in the wrong ear. So here I'm actually removing the ear tag and going to remark it and retag it in the correct ear. Ewes are earmarked in the left ear and tagged in the right, where Wethers and Rams are earmarked in the right ear and tagged in the left. When we put sheep into a new paddock, we always drive them to their water source so they know where to get a drink. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe our channel if you haven't already. And until next time, have a wonderful day.